Welcome everyone. Today we are going to be focusing on the strongest muscle group in the body, which is our glutes, and working on strengthening and conditioning those muscles. So the glutes are like your body's engine, not only because they're the body's strongest group of muscles, but because they increase your force and power with everything to do with any forward moving action, so walking or running or sprinting, jumping, climbing, anything like that. We really use those muscles. So a lot of people suffer from something called gluteal amnesia, and this is where the butt muscles get really lazy and the body sort of forgets how to activate those muscles. And this can happen from when we're sitting too long during the day and just general inactivity. The body forgets how to activate those muscles. And what happens when we have that is that the body starts to rely on the hamstrings and the hips and the lower back to do all the work. So this can actually cause back issues, hip issues, etc. So really important to keep those glute muscles nice and strong for spinal health and back health. The other thing that the strong glutes will do is to help to protect your knees as well. So lots of good reasons to have those nice strong glute muscles. So let's make a start. I'm going to start lying down on our back. So if you just come to turn around and make your way down on your back. And just start by having the arms down the side of the body, roll the shoulder blades under a little. And we're just going to do a few bridge rolls. So inhale, flatten the back into the floor, raise the hips up as you breathe in. And exhale, lower down. A couple more, moving with the rhythm of the breath. Next time you come up, I just want you to come up and just hold for a while. Really pushing through the balls of the big toes into the floor and just feeling that activation through the glute area there. Now we'll lower back down. I just want you to take your wrists and ankles up towards the ceiling and just rotate all those joints around in one direction. And back in the opposite direction. Back to center. So you can cross the ankles or roll yourself up, whichever way suits you. And come through into table position. So onto the hands and knees. Nice and strong, activated through the core. So let's just start by taking the right leg back behind us and holding that. And then let's take that right leg across the body, tuck the toes, inhale, draw the right shoulder forward, look back to the tucked toes. Walking back to center, we'll bring that leg all the way around to the side. I'm going to turn around to face you now, so I'm probably opposite to you. But from here, we're going to come up and raise the opposite arm to the extended leg out. Breathe in, find some length. And come over, feel that stretch through side body. Release, bring the hand down, wrist slightly in front of shoulder. Bring that upper arm over and stretch through the other side of the body. Hand back to hip, let's come back up. Bring the hands back to the floor. Take that back foot flat. This foot is to the edge of the mat. Come back and sit on that heel behind you. Now you might just want to stay up like this or come down a little lower. I'm going to do that 3 times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale up. I'm going to exhale back to hold. Let's come up. And let's draw that leg back behind us and back into table position. So let's draw the left leg out, nice and long. Feel that strength through that glute as you hold the leg up. Nice and strong through your core. Let's cross that leg across the body, tuck the toes, inhale. Draw your left shoulder forward, look back to the tucked toes. And release, look back to center, draw that foot all the way around to the side. Well, let's come up and you raise your right arm up, inhale. And exhale, come down, feel the stretch through the side of the body. And coming down to the other side, wrist in front of shoulder. And stretch that left arm over. Let's come back up. Take that right foot flat. Bring the hands back to the floor and come back and sit on that heel. Let's breathe with this a few times. Inhale, shoulders over wrists. Exhale back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And this time coming back to hold. You might even want to stack your fists. Just however this pose feels good for you. And come back up. Now let's draw that leg back. Good work. So we're back to table position. Okay, so right leg, take it back behind you again and bring your left arm out. Holding it there, make sure your right elbow is nice and soft, strong through your core. And just with that right leg, pulse it up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. Hold it up. And release. Extend your left leg out behind you, right arm in front. Hold it, soft through the left elbow. And pulse. 1, 10, 11, 14, 15. Hold the leg up. And release. Make your way back to extended child's pose. Raise the head, keep the knees wide, take the feet wide, come back into a squat position. Nice and long through the back and hold. And release, walk yourself out, find your downward dog. Walk the hands back towards the feet. And just hold it there for a moment. And let's inhale all the way up. And exhale back to Tadasana. Good work. All right, back up towards the front of the mat again. Feet are hip width apart. Inhale, raise the arms up and leave them up, palms facing each other. And send the hips back. So you want the knees tracking over the toes. And we're just sending those sit bones back. Try not to make a sway too much in the back. Draw the belly in towards the spine and hold. And release back to forward bend. Let's inhale, half lift. Exhale, release. Step your right leg back. Just coming up. And a simple lunge. Raise the arms up, not too strong. Not in your lunge too deep. Not back bending too much, just nice and gentle at the moment. Release the hands down, find your plank position. Hold. Drop the knees and slowly look all the way to the floor. As we keep the hands where they are and keep the forehead on the floor. Zip the legs up a little closer. Raise your right leg up and hold. And lower. Left leg. And lower. Right leg. And lower. Left leg. And lower. Downward dog. Raise your right leg for three-legged dog. Bring the right knee to the right elbow. Inhale. Knee to left elbow. Inhale. And step all the way through. Left leg. Inhale out. Stay there. Come down into that squat. Chair pose and hold. Tuck that belly in a little. Take that sway out of the back. And release down. Half lift. And exhale. Left leg back, drop the knee, raise the arms up. And just hold it there. And release. Plank position. Drop the knees, just bring the sit bones back to the heels for a moment. Release forward, shoulders over wrists, and lower all the way down. Good work. Lengthen through the front of the body. Bring the hands back, palms are facing down. Forward on the floor. Raise both legs up and hold. And release. Extended child's pose. Make your way to downward dog. Raise your left leg. Bring the knee to the left elbow. Inhale. Knee to right. Inhale. Step all the way forward. Right leg. Inhale all the way up and grab the right wrist. And just stretch through the side body. Back to center, grab your left, stretch through the side body. And release. And just come down, hands on top of the knees and just bending the legs. As we just breathe and push the chest forward. Exhale, round the back. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And we come up to round the back this time and just hold. And release, hands all the way back to the floor. So we come into half lift. And release. Great. Right leg back. We're going to come into plank position and into our side plank. So if you wish, you can do a half version, dropping the lower knee, or come into a full version of me. And hold, keep raising that upper hip towards the ceiling. Push the floor away with your left hand. Come back to center. And come to the opposite side. Make sure your shoulder, wrist is slightly in front of your shoulder. Push the floor away. Yeah, back to plank position. Back to downward dog. Just finding that release and the stretch there. As we come back to plank and move through your flow, whichever way suits you. Chaturanga, up dog if you like. And make your way back to downward dog. Raise your right leg. I'm going to step all the way through and come up into a high lunge. So just moving through some little twists here. So we're going to bring the right arm down first, or both arms come down. The right arm comes out to the side as we move into a little twist. Work with the breath. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale to the right. Inhale. Exhale to the left. Inhale up. Hands back to prayer. We're coming through to warrior three. So just stepping forward. Raising up. You're welcome to keep the hands in prayer or bring them back beside the body. And hold. And back to high lunge. Bring the arms up. And bring them down to prayer position. We're going to bring the left arm over the right leg and hold it there. And bring the hands back to the floor, plank position, move through your flow. Back to downward dog. As we raise the left leg up and step all the way forward. Coming up to your high lunge. And we're going to open out to the left first this time, so bring the arms down, left arm comes back. Inhale. Exhale out to the right. Inhale. To the left. Inhale. To the right. Inhale. Hands to prayer. Step your way forward to warrior three. Step back, back to your high lunge. Hands to prayer, right elbow over left leg and hold. Hands back to center, plank position. Make your way through your flow. Downward dog, high onto the toes, drop the knees to the floor. Couple of cat-cows here, belly down, breathing. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And as we come back to centre, I'm going to turn around and face you. You stay as you are. We're just going to take the right leg and just take it up behind us. And I want you to bring the knee down. Take the knee out to the side and straighten the leg. Bend, down, up, down, out, straight, bend, down, up, down, out, straight, bend, down, release. Opposite leg, raise it up. Feel that glute engage. Knee down, leg out, and straighten. Bend, down, up, down, out, straighten. Bend, down, up, down, out, straighten. Bend, down, release. Extended child's pose just for a couple of breaths here. And making your way back to downward dog. Raise the right leg, right knee, right elbow. Inhale to left elbow. Inhale. Step all the way forward. Find your high lunge. Just holding your lunge there. Bring the hands to the hips for a moment. Just finding a bit more stability as we drop that back knee down. You can just drop a little bit if you want, or just depending on the space you've got. And down and up, down and up. Down and up, down and up, down and hold, and up. Hands come back up into prayer position, into your lunge twist. And back to the floor, plank position, move through your flow. Leaning back in downward dog. Where's your left leg? Left knee to left elbow. Inhale to right elbow. Inhale. Step all the way forward. High lunge. Hands to hips and hold. So ready to drop that back knee down just to the point that suits you, that feels okay for you. Drop down and up. 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 One more and hold. Good work. Hands come back up into prayer. Find your lunge twist and hold. Hands back, plank position. And we're going to lower all the way to the floor. Just move back a little bit. All right. So, bring the arms out in front. All right, I just want you to raise your left leg and your right arm. You can raise the head as well, but just keep long through the back of the neck, looking down towards the floor. And let's swap. Right leg, left arm. And swap. 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 And hold all limbs up. And release. Make your way back. Wide-legged child's pose. Making your way back up to table position. Take the knees wide, tuck the toes, we're moving back to squat again. I'm going to move up and down in squat for a few rounds, so just take your hands to the floor and let's inhale, sit bones up, look back between the knees. Exhale down, keep the hands in the same place the whole time. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And one more. Inhale. Exhale. And let's walk ourselves back up. Okay, so I want you to come and sit down on the sit bones. And bring both legs out in front. And I want you to bend your right leg and take it out to the side, sole of the foot to the inside of the leg here. And we're going to do a forward fold over the extended leg. So let's inhale and exhale, lower over that leg. If you can grab over the foot, left hand over first, right hand over the top of that. Raise the head and come back up. So let's bring this leg back up, fingers under the pad of the foot, breathe in, and exhale, straighten that leg out. Have both feet nice and flexed, and hold. And release back down. Bend your left leg, inhale, exhale down, right hand first, left over the top. Release, come back up, bend that left leg, inhale and straighten the leg out. And release down. Alright, I want you to come down onto the floor, so lower yourself gently down. Feet are ankles are underneath the knees, feet hip width apart, arms beside the body, roll the shoulder blades under a bit. I'm going to roll up into bridge 3 times and then hold bridge pose. It's an excellent pose for the back and particularly strengthening the buttocks. Let's inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. This time let's come up and hold. And even if you're used to bringing the hands in under the body, I want you to keep them interlaced under the body or just beside the body. And just pushing the balls of the big toes into the floor, feeling don't let the knees splay out. Just feeling that activation through the back body. If you like, you might want to raise the left leg up and down, and right leg up and down, and hold. Release, back down. For those of you that are plough fans, we're going to move straight through into halasana or plough pose. If you're not a fan of plough, you might like just to stay here with a block or something underneath the lower back with the legs raised up, as in a restorative type shoulder stand. I'm going to shimmy down a bit. Alright, shoulders under, and bring yourself back through to halasana. You can feel the good stretch that you're getting through the glute area here. About another 6 breaths here. And slowly lowering yourself down out of the pose. Well done. Keep the hands under the back and raise the chest up for fish pose or Matsyasana. Release back down. Bend the legs, feet hip width apart. Take your left ankle over your right knee. Reach back behind the right thigh. Just feel that stretch to that left glute and hip area. Now let's release down. Right ankle to left knee. Reach behind the thigh. Engage that stretch. Both feet are flexed. And release down. Right knee into the chest. Again, both feet flexed. Stretch the left leg out. And draw that knee in as close to the chest as possible. And extend your right leg, opposite side. Release both knees up, just give the back a little rock from side to side. As we prepare for Shavasana. So if you want to put on a warm top or something, feel free. Stretch yourself out and make yourself as comfortable as possible. Prepare to let the body just relax and heal after all that butt strengthening work. You'll be walking faster, running faster, moving faster in general, stronger and more powerful. So once you've found your comfortable position, closing the eyes and mouth, and just allowing the weight of the body to completely relax into the support of the floor. Feel the belly rise as you breathe in and fall as you breathe out. Allow any tension you might be holding to release with each exhalation. allowing yourself to just rest in this present moment. Understanding the present moment asks nothing of you, demands nothing from you, and it accepts you exactly as you are right now. This is the breath in. This is the breath out. Choose to lie there and have a longer relaxation. And maybe bring yourself onto your right side when you're ready. And slowly coming up to a sitting position. And feel free to join us for the mantra Om, or just to listen, hands into prayer. Inhale. Om. To the eyebrow center and repeat after me. Namaste. Thanks everyone for joining me this week. I hope to see you next week. Namaste.